Welcome to Money Answers TV. I'm your host, Jordan Goodman of MoneyAnswers.com. Today we're going to find out more about why you need to sign up for a Medicare supplemental insurance plan when you turn 65 and how to get the best bang for your buck on this coverage. My guest today is Freddie Ram, a senior health plan advisor at Longevity Alliance. Freddie, welcome to Money Answers TV.
Thank you for having me on your show today.
Are many Americans not aware that Medicare does not cover all of their health care needs when they sign up for it at age 65?
You know, Jordan, you would be surprised at how many people don't understand exactly what Medicare covers. A lot of people assume that with all the taxes that they paid during their adult working life that they're fully covered on Medicare. But unfortunately, they're not. A lot of them don't even know that they have to pay a monthly premium for their Part B. The only thing that they do get for zero premium is their Part A, their hospital coverage.
What are some of the gaps that Medicare does not pay for that a Medicare supplemental policy does pay for?
Well, there are various policy types that cover different aspects of their Medicare coverage, Jordan. The most popular plan basically covers all of their out-of-pocket Medicare-approved expenses. For Medicare Part A, for example, you have a hospital deductible, you have daily co-pays you have to pay. For skilled nursing facilities, you have a daily co-pay you have to pay. For the Part B, you have a small annual deductible, and then you basically pay the 20% of the charges that Medicare doesn't cover for you.
What are some of the choices that you need to make when picking a Medicare supplemental policy?
There are a lot of different factors that you need to consider, Jordan. First of all, how healthy are you now? What is your family's health history like? What's your budget? How much risk are you willing to take on? And do you like to have the choice of providers, or do you want the plan to pick them for you? And finally, do you want to pay more upfront in a monthly premium so that you pay less or nothing at all when you go see your providers? Or would you prefer to pay little or nothing at all upfront, but then be having to pay a copay every single time you go see a doctor or have a service done? So those are some of the factors that we'll review with each of our clients to make sure that they get the plan that best fits their needs.
Do premiums vary greatly from one insurance company to another on these policies?
Just like with any insurance product, premiums can vary greatly. Medicare supplement plans are designed in a way that their premiums will be going up every year. But what we do is we only deal with stable, top-rated companies, and we want to make sure that we put people into plans that will not give them any sort of surprise down the line.
Why is it a good idea to have an expert in these policies help you pick the right coverage and insurance company?
Medicare is unlike most insurance that most people have ever been exposed to in the past, unless they've tried to help their father or their mother or their grandparents with their own Medicare. But since it works differently, many people find it hard to understand the concepts around it. You have, for example, Plan A, you have Part A, you have Medicare Part B, you have Plan B, etc. You also have tons of acronyms: AEP, IEP, OEP, PDP, MS, GI. So there's tons of different acronyms. I mean, there's so many different acronyms, so many different terms that sometimes you don't know if you're coming or going. That's why it's a good idea to have an expert help you pick the plans that are available in your area. We make sure we go all of your different options available to you, review all of your needs, all of your wants, and that way we help you pick the plan that is the right fit for you.
If you don't like the Medicare supplemental policy you've picked, is it easy to switch to another one?
It depends on the circumstances. In some cases, you can switch very easily. But in others, you would have to go through an underwriting process where you'd have to pass an underwriting review and be asked health questions.
How does Longevity Alliance help someone pick a Medicare supplemental policy differently from other insurance agents?
First, let me tell you that we are not a captive agency, so our agents are able to shop various top-rated carriers nationwide and pick up the plan that's the right fit for you. Number two, our advisors are salary-based, meaning that they do not have an incentive to help them make them money off of a plan that you're going to get. So they have no financial incentive to pick a plan that will benefit them and not you. Third, we have a comprehensive and systematic methodology to our process. We'll send you documentation so that you know what we're telling you is valid. We don't just ask you to take our word for it. We actually show you in black and white. Fourth, we'll review your needs and your preferences to make sure that the plan you get is based on your needs, on what you want, and what's the best fit for you. Fifth, we'll contact you during the entire enrollment process, all the way through application closing. So we won't just sign you up never to be heard from again. We're just a phone call or an email away. Finally, we like to make sure that our clients get the best service and the best value for their buck.
How much does it cost for someone to have Longevity Alliance help them pick a policy?
Believe it or not, Jordan, nothing, zero. The client does not pay any fees to us at all. We are paid by the insurance company if the client buys a policy through us, but they do not pay anything at all for our services.
If someone wants to find out more about picking the right Medicare supplemental policy for their needs and budget, how can they contact you?
Jordan, we can be reached via the web at www.searchmedsup.com, or we can also be reached via our toll-free number at 1-800-325-6669. You can also check us out on our Facebook page. Our page name is Longevity Alliance, Inc.
Thanks very much, Freddie.
Thank you, Jordan, for allowing us to be on your show today.
So if you're confused about which Medicare supplemental insurance policy would be best for you, it might be worthwhile to consult the experts at Longevity Alliance. For Money Answers TV, I'm Jordan Goodman.